She's a thin-crossed girl, living in a cheesy world. She paid for extra cheese and it got everywhere. He's a deep dish boy, the thicker crust he does enjoy. He ordered extra sauce and it got everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Skrills. Hopefully that fired off. If it didn't, let me know. I apologize. I stepped away for a second. Excuse me. All right, everything seems to be working just fine. I see a Skrills in there. I see a Paco Pups welcome. And I see a Brooks Bricks. All right, if you guys don't see, I have a poll posted up in the chat. If you guys want to go ahead and vote on that, I have 4 choices. And y'all are welcome to pick whichever one you like. And you guys will help pick the build today. And I think everything's looking good. My bitrate's not green, but it's showing good. So let's heckin' go. All right, I think everything's good. Let's do my little intro thing here. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Scrolls, thank you very much for the lurk. Thank you very much for the cheer. I appreciate you. Get right off the bat. Enjoy your lurk and a happy birthday to your mom. Yeah, happy birthday to Biscuit's mom. But I hope everyone's well. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully it's a good one, and if not, well, hopefully y'all can kind of hang out, relax, have some fun. Um, and hey, you know what? If it's any consolation, and I keep this in the back of my mind every Wednesday, is we're more than halfway through the if you made it this far, you're more than halfway through the week, right? And for me, it means I've got 2 more days left before I finally get a day off, and I am stoked as heck. I cannot wait. Tomorrow is gonna be good, um, because I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I'll be nice and busy. We have a big company meeting tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And they're doing a nice lunch for us, which will be awesome. It's going to be Taco Tuesday on a Thursday. I'm excited, and and hopefully I didn't totally mess up. I had a big like qualification thing for a machine today, and the results came out really bad. So the other engineer was taking a peek into it, and so hopefully he's able to figure out what went wrong. But so I spent all day doing that. But yeah, if you guys don't see, there's a poll up in the chat. If you guys want to vote on that, I am not sure and I haven't quite decided what I want to build yet. Um, we have lots of Gundam back there. If you guys want to start a Gundam, I plan to start a new one on Saturday for sure. I have all kinds of sets in my backlog. I have Boosh, if you guys want to work on Boosh, or I have 4 or 5 bags of Rivendell laid out that we can work on if you guys want to do Rivendell. It looks like right now Rivendell is winning. Um, it looks like Rivendell is winning a lot. So we'll let that go for 5 more minutes, but it's looking like Rivendell's gonna win out. But welcome everybody, Brooks, Bricks, Girls, Paco, anyone else that I might have missed. I hope you all are well. And yeah, I don't know what else to say on the intro here, but I guess we'll switch over. So let's see. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hang on, I'm putting something away. Let's see. Today was um hey, charming jellyfish, how you doing? Today was pretty okay. It was long, like I said. Work on a Gundam. Uh-oh. Purple. I think that might have been purple. uh Uh-oh. Somebody voted a bunch of times for work on Gundam. But Purple, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you for the resub. Heckin' yeah. 8 months streak. Holy heckin' cow. That's heckin' crazy. I think while we're waiting for the poll to end, I've got one more pack of Pokemon cards. I'm just gonna go ahead and open them, and I'm gonna go turn off that redeem real quick. But I'm gonna go ahead and open them just because it's my last pack. I gotta get some more. All right, the redeem is turned off. And see what we get. So we'll do a little freebie while we're waiting for the poll to end. Oh, there we go. Rivendell's winning. All right. I feel like purple had something to do with that. But Charming Jellyfish and Purple, hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having awesome week so far. I think I saw a lot of you guys last night in Matt's stream a little bit. My week's been very busy. Definitely no shortage of work. And it took all day to do the project I was working on, and I was trying to do like other projects in the interim. It was, I think, one at the front, right? Yeah, it was man. I think there's an ad rolling right now. It was very frustrating because it took, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 hours today to actually get all the data I needed. And it was very frustrating when I get to the end, and I'm actually sitting down and running through the data, put it in a spreadsheet, and then organize it and transpose it and put it in a way that I can actually use, and then I run it through some other software to get some like correlation data to make sure that a new measurement system matches pretty closely to one of our other existing well-established measurement systems. And the numbers started out good, and then I get to the last like chunk of measurements, and they started failing pretty spectacularly. At first, not by a lot, and then they started failing spectacularly, and so it kind of sucked because it was an all-day affair to do all this, and then I have to, and then now we have to look into why, because it matched up well, and then all of a sudden it didn't, and then what was even more interesting was that it was like one machine was reading high consistently, and then it switched to the new machine reading high, and then it was like not even consistent. Because if it was consistent, we could have been like, there could have been a cause there, like it was a poor calibration or something else, But thankfully, we don't think it's that. We think it's something a little bit more involved. But all right, I think the ad's done. Welcome, Cyberchip. Trying to cheat the system. It looks like Rivendell is going to win, so we're going to be working on Rivendell, but we'll still do the pack of Pokemon cards as a freebie until I get some more. But Cybership, hope you're well. Hope you're having a great week so far. And if you guys aren't checking out Cyberchip's pretty awesome, pretty chill. Does some gaming, and I was looking on Cyber doing some. I don't remember what he was building. It looked like, I don't know if he was building a Gamorrean or something like that, but it was pretty cool Lego set. So we're starting off with a basic energy. Toad School. These are going to be repeats because we've done a lot of Scarlet and Violet packs. Yeah, Rivendell wins. And Purple tried to cheat the system. Sorry, Purple. Hey, Purple, we'll be starting a new Gundam on Saturday, and it's going to be, I'm going to be starting my Dynamis. So, if you're around, pop in, and we'll be working on Dynamis, hopefully. Rotom, Master Grade Dynamis, I should clarify. I don't know if there's other versions of Dynamis, but the MG is the one I've got. Rotom, not a bad basic card. Chansey, my lighting is very crap right now, and I do apologize because I have natural lighting, as you guys can see. So my overhead lights and my natural lighting are competing a little bit. So just got back from IKEA. I have a love-hate with that store. Purple, I feel like most of us have a love-hate with that store. I haven't been there in a hot minute, but about half my furniture in my apartment is from IKEA, so I get it. You hate to go there because it ends up being like a 4 to 6 hour affair no matter how much you plan. And you end up buying way more than you realize. Like, you budget for like X amount, and then you end up walking out with like, 50% more at least. And I'm like, how the heck did that happen? It's like all the little stuff that you throw in your cart that you don't realize you don't have. I haven't been there in a while, but Rare Candy, always a useful card. Mezagoza, Once during each player's turn, that player may flip a coin. If heads, that player searches their deck for a Pokemon, reveals it, and puts it in their hand. Oh, that's an awesome card. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Hey, Greg, how's it going? There's not one around me for 5 to 6 hours in any direction. Holy cow. So we have one in if you guys don't, I don't know if you guys know this area, but we have one just south of, I believe is it just south of Boston? Greg probably knows because Greg probably there's a chance Greg goes there, but there's one in Stoughton, Mass. Or that's about an hour and a half from here. Driftblim, yep, Stoughton, yep, that's the one I would always go to, Greg. Because the next closest one is like Connecticut, I think, which is like a 3.5, 4 hour drive. Also, I do apologize. I think I have some noise gates set up properly, but if you guys hear some weird background noise, it's my dishwasher is running. Brickman Mosaic Art, welcome. Driftblim, Defiance Band, and we're getting into the foil cards. A Fiddle, just a cute little psychic fairy thing. Ooh, a supporter, nice. Draw 3 cards, always a useful trainer. And then our last card is a really cool looking Slowbro, but unfortunately no full art. Still a cool looking card though. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. I actually slept last night, so feeling pretty good. The only weird thing about enchiladas, nice. The only weird thing about actually sleeping last night was that unfortunately, no secret rares or anything like that, or full arts in this pack. The only weird thing about not sleeping well, or sleeping pretty well, I almost got 7 full hours of actual sleep, and I actually felt more tired today than I did the day before on 5 hours of sleep. So 2 more hours of sleep, and I felt more tired, and I was very confused. I was like, "What? This doesn't make sense." But hey, that's where we're at in life. Apparently, when Alex sleeps a lot, Alex apparently feels more tired. You traded a fake card for a really expensive card when you were 7. I mean, hey, you made out on that deal. All right, so Rivendell won the poll, so we're gonna work on Rivendell. We're gonna start the big main section now. Starts with bag 23, so we're not quite halfway through because I think there are 49 bags. Speak for myself. What? Really quickly. There's a little insert here. So this is cool. I don't have the weapons handy. They're in their own little bag that's in the box. But if you guys are curious what the instructions look like, oh, thank you, Brickman Mosaic Art. I appreciate that. I would certainly have fun. It's been a lovely set so far. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's over here. You can probably see it's the other 2 sections sitting on the other leg of my desk, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, everywhere you look, there's all these little details, and there's so much to look at, so much to explore. Oh my gosh, it is so lovely. Gonna be partying tomorrow. Nice. Also, welcome Exposing Alex. Hope you're well. PBJ, welcome in. Hope you're well. So if you guys can see this says the council ring and surrounding halls blend naturally into the foothills of the Misty Mountains. They hold a wealth of Middle-earth history from Elrond's throne and study, with artifacts and paintings to the shards of Narsil. And then down here, it just talks about. So they're talking about the new. Sorry, hang on. Wrong tab. So down here, they're talking about the new weapons. Boromir features a new sword design to represent the Sword of Gondor and his trusty round battle shield. This one says, Elrond has a newly designed dual-molded wig element with distinct colors used for ears and hair. And then we have Merry and Pippin over here. Merry and Pippin wear their traveling outfits and cloaks. Like Frodo, they have dual-molded legs that show their bare feet. So I like these little snippets. And there's a lot of really cool new weapon molds in this set that I haven't. They're all in their own little bag somewhere in the set. I haven't gotten to them yet, or they're just in the bottom. But I'm pretty excited to find them at some point. Speaking of LTR, my pastor is making a massive Minds of Moria mock for the convention. Heck yeah, that's awesome. That's heckin' awesome. That's cool as heck. With all the like the big pillars and stuff. That's so cool. Now I will say I haven't seen the Rings of Power, which I do and I do believe they cover the Minds of Moria in that. I think, right? Or at least maybe somebody can correct me. But I think some of it takes place there. The only Minds of Moria stuff I remember is obviously the ruined Moria from the first film. But that's heckin' awesome. All those pillars, and then the halls filled with all the orcs and stuff, and then you have all the and then they like scatter. You get the Balrog coming down. Oh my gosh, such an epic scene. But yeah, so basically, Alex is more tired than I have any right to be because I actually slept okay. I don't know how or why. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh, speaking of the weapons, here are the weapons. I just found them. Oops. I need that. Hang on. I'm gonna try not to fall this time. Okay, we didn't fall. So I don't know how well you slept until 6 a.m. I was up at 5 a.m., so that's pretty good for me. I'm not gonna take them out right now, because I want to keep them all together. But I don't know how well you guys can see this. There's like Gimli's axe. There's Hadafang, which is Arwen's sword. You have the broken Narsil right there. You have Sword of Gondor. And I think that's Aragorn's sword. I think there's a Glamdring in here somewhere. Unless they're using the same sword for... Oh, you have Sting in there. Super cool. Super, super cool pieces. Accidentally cut your wrist when trying to find my glasses. Oh no! Paco, no worries. Enjoy. Thank you for the lurk. We'll be here, I promise. Do you know when I speak in third person? Keep thinking you were talking about me. Oh, well, not normally. I don't normally, but I sometimes will talk in third person because I don't know. I'm a bit strange when it. I'm a bit of a weird human being. I might talk about myself in the third person. I don't know. I also might be referring to you, Alex. So honestly, it's a toss up, and unfortunately, chat just has to kind of guess. So I apologize for that. If I do speak in third person, it's completely unintentional, and I don't know I'm doing it. So. Also, welcome in, Disco Duck. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week so far. I apologize. I might be a little bit. I got some stuff in my throat from. I about an hour ago got back from a bike ride. Today's bike ride was kind of crap because it was so windy, and the traffic at the end was absolutely horrible. But I'm glad I got out, even though it was a shorter ride. I did like 17 and a half miles, but I'm so glad I got out, even though it was kind of not great. You're staying up too late and have gone crazy. I think we're all a little bit crazy, right? I think that's what makes this all so fun. Normal is a cycle in a washing machine. Weird is the new normal. I agree. I agree. I think weird keep.
Cup of coffee number 2. Alex is 50% loaded.
I think weird is way more fascinating, and it keeps things more interesting. Like at work, I'm weird all the time, and my coworkers absolutely love it. Like, and it's nothing against them, but most of the coworkers I work directly with have been working at the company for a long time, and so I kind of get that when you work first place for so long, you can become maybe a little bit jaded, or maybe you can kind of like it's, maybe it's a little bit monotonous. you know, I don't know. It depends. And I feel like some people just like day in and day out doing some of this variations on a theme, they get a little bit. So like my whole thing is like at work, I try to cheer people up. I try to be silly, I try to be weird, try to be goofy, and generally just try to be that guy. I also try to do my job in there somewhere. Um, uh, but I think a lot of people appreciate having at least that one person around. So casual shorter ride equals 17.5 miles. I'd be dead. So, and also I should tell you that for me, a bad day is I averaged 19.1 miles an hour over that 17.5 miles today, and that was slow. And I'm not bragging. That's just my ability and my gear. What did that, and my fitness and whatnot. So, for me, for my ability and stuff like that, that is a short day. That is a slow day. Yesterday I did 25 miles and averaged almost, closer to 20 mile. I did 25 miles of distance and I averaged almost 20 miles an hour. So today was definitely a bit of an off day. But when you're a little bit addicted and crazy, when it comes to certain hobbies and stuff, you tend to go a little over the top. I think that's everything. I don't know, you start with a mile or two here and there, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're doing like 3-4 miles, and then before you know it, you're getting a little bit faster, and you're adding up, and next you're pushing towards 10 miles, and your average speed goes up and all that stuff, and your strength goes up, and you start to get fitter, and, maybe get a nicer bike or something like that, or maybe lose a little weight or something like that, and whatever your situation might be, get better gear, so you're not as, like, your gear's not being caught in the wind, or, all this good stuff, and then eventually you're like, oh, 15 miles an hour is normal day, 20 miles an hour is a normal day, it just kind of like a normal progression, right? Right? I'd like to think so. Trying to wind down for bed. I've slept most of the day after a full night's sleep. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of sleep. But just think, like, some of you guys are really great at cooking, and I am terrible at cooking. And some of you guys could probably, like, whip up a crazy awesome meal in, like, minutes, and it would straight take me hours to do the same thing, and it probably wouldn't come out as good, So, I don't know. Everybody's just good at different things, right? And that's what makes everybody cool. Hang on. Did I mess up? No. Oh, no. So we're building the framework here. And, oh, I see. This is going to form the base of the middle section for Rivendell. This is a lot of, so it's not going to look like much for right now. So I have my cone. Glad to hear I'm back to getting some sleep. Yeah, that is awesome. I think you've talked about it before a little bit, how you struggle to get sleep for various reasons. And I know I myself struggle with sleeping, and I've not been afraid to talk about my dealing with anxiety, and that doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3. There's another one. That's why. Insomnia induced by anxiety, or whatever, however you want to phrase that. I'm not going to talk about the why I have anxiety, what caused it. It was a situation that I was stuck in and had to deal with, and I finally got away from it, got out of it, made some life changes, and unfortunately made a bunch of other changes happen as a result, but, I feel like we're doing much better now. Except now I just have the insomnia left over that I can't seem to shake, unfortunately, but like, hey, I was like, last night I got I think it was 6 hours and 45 officially per my Fitbit, and I was like stoked as heck when I woke up until I like got to work and was starting to do stuff. And I was
You
like,
get a log, you get a log, you get a log, we all get a log.
and I felt so flippin' tired. It might have been because I was out on the shop floor, and you have like, I don't know how many machines are out there. There's like, I don't know, 20 to 25 lathes, and there's probably about, at least that many mills. and there's all like the stuff that they're spitting up, even though there's all kinds of filters and stuff to try to mitigate that stuff. But I feel like some of that stuff and like having all that stuff, breathing it and whatnot, it kind of makes you feel a little bit sleepy sometimes. Because it can get pretty warm out there too, although the building's pretty well ventilated. But and when I get warm, I get sleepy. But how's it going? Hope you're having a good week. I'm so excited for this weekend, but I know what's gonna happen is um I'm so excited to like finally have some days off, and I know, I absolutely just know that I'm gonna get to this weekend and then I'm gonna like, oh, I skipped a step, didn't I? Yeah, I sure did. I'm gonna get to this weekend and I'm like gonna try to do all the things and catch up on all the things, and then I'm not gonna end up doing like half the things I want to do. Like I was hoping to try to get to the Lego store this weekend, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I need to catch up and run errands. I haven't been to Target in a while, and I want to check out a few things there. I need to get some Pokemon cards for sure. Yeah, and it's like and I'm like thinking through all that, and I'm like, geez, by the time I actually get all this stuff done, get to Target. Yes, Target's probably gonna be an after work on Friday thing. Actually, no, it's probably gonna be Friday evening. I'll probably do my bike ride first because I get home at such a time. I get home at like 3:30, and by the time I get my bike all set up and my gear set up and changed and ready to go, like, you know, now that it's sunny out and hot and whatnot, I wear just shorts and a t-shirt, or a jersey rather. I have to sunscreen up, and I'm like, by the time everything's ready to go, it takes me, and it's about 4. It's usually about 4 o'clock. Sometimes I can push and be ready by, you know, like 10 of, and then the problem, and then I hit like peak traffic is the problem with that.
I enjoy the color purple.
Greg and all purple, purple this, purple that, purple. Give me some purple.
Purple.
So on Fridays I leave early from work. I try to leave at 2. So it's nice because I can come home and I don't have to deal with all the traffic. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get to Target. Don't you worry, Greg. It's a priority. It's like once I get situated on Friday, once I get my bike ride done, get home, get a little something in me, some food, and yeah, we're going to Target on Friday. Wait, stop. Hold the phone. Wait, Greg. You're saying you stopped after work and went to Target today, what's today, Wednesday? On a Wednesday, without me, and you didn't ask if I wanted to go? You know, Greg, I thought we were friends. Disco, so I don't actually explicitly need anything, but I like opening packs of Pokemon cards, and I have that as a redeem. So I run out periodically because I only buy like, you know, 4 or 6 packs at a time. So that's only enough for like a couple weeks usually. I like to go to Target to check and see if they have any deals on Lego sets. I missed the Super Star Destroyer, and I really would want it. And if they have it, I might snag it. I'd rather wait for it to become available on Lego.com again. But honestly, just kind of wander around. It used to be part of my routine where I'd go check the new movie releases, but obviously a lot of movies aren't even being released on physical media anymore. That's not even really much of a thing. Yeah, who knows? I just like to go wander around. Sometimes they have some new Gundam kits, usually in high grade. Maybe they'll have an entry grade high new or something like that. Who knows? I miss having Targets. They left Canada quicker than they got here. Wow, really? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know Canada didn't have Target. Huh, I wonder why that happened. I can't imagine they wouldn't do badly there. Who the heck knows? Oh, no worries, Disco. Thank you for coming and stopping by. I appreciate you. If you guys aren't already following Disco, Disco's pretty awesome, people. Go follow Disco. Go check Disco out. Super chill Lego builder. And he does some fun, kind of like casual games. So, you know. I have an extra piece. So where does it go that I missed? Oh no! Where does it go? Squirrels is back. Squirrels is back in town. Where does this go? Why do I not see it? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, I see an error. I see where it... I see where I went wrong, chat. I see it. I see it. I see it. I taught booty tat. I did. I saw my mistake. Hopefully you're not yaying my making a mistake, by the way. And even if you, but if you are, that's okay. That's understandable. All right. So, not much to look at right now. All right. What is up next? 24. Oh, the 2 big plates. Oh, this will be fun. Yeah, for Scrolls Pay Mac. All right, good. Hey, if you guys like seltzer, Nodak told me about this stuff, but I mean, I've been drinking bubbly for a while, but he told me about this unflavored. You would think that the unflavored would be like, meh, no, eh. But man, the no flavor kills.
Hey.
That poor cone.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Bricks. Poor cone. I hope this weekend to sit down and if I don't do anything else, I will hope to sit down and grab a couple. I have a couple more Greg singing, or maybe even Matt singing, some people singing, and I might turn those into little sound bites. And then hopefully this weekend, if I don't do anything else, maybe by Saturday I will turn all the song-related commands into. I wonder if that's supposed to be R1. Into one command, turn it into exclamation karaoke. Is this supposed to be a Oh no, we've already done R1, right? We've already got R1, so this is just a generic elf, I believe. Kind of cool that they did. You don't have to answer this. I will. But do they mess with your tummy? No, they do not. The only things that ever mess with my stomach are hot things. That's like that's the only things that will mess with my stomach typically, are really, really spicy things. It's a video that someone made that they're having pooping problems because of seltzer. Wow, no, I have not had that problem. Welcome, Nodak. Hope you're well. We got some legs here. Oh, it's 2 bags, that's why. Bag 25 as well. Oh, I see. No, I've never actually, and I've never heard of anybody having that problem either. Kind of a interesting problem to have. Pooping from seltzer, interesting. Oh no. Oh no! It's booger. Hang on, sorry, I'm organizing a little bit here. I don't know, ask Nodak. Nodak drinks a lot of bubbly. Nodak, have you ever had any problems from drinking seltzer with your stomach? Too much carbon dioxide? I can see that. Which Rivendell are we building? This is number 1, the one and only. I promise. I promise, only one. Where in the world is Alexander's 017? I'm right here, chat. I'm right here. Got an addiction to bubbly. Focus. Hello. Hello. No. There it goes. So this is just a generic elf. And I didn't put the hair on. So you can see the faces. There are 2 faces on this. Really nice torso printing. Front and back. The legs are just basic dark gray. And 2 faces there. Kind of an angrier one. And then like a more kind of generic. And then with the hairpiece. That's what it would look like with the hairpiece. And those dual molded ears. Oh my gosh, so good. It's kind of like a rubbery material. Like this part's a rubbery material. Sorry, my camera's not focusing again. This part's kind of rubbery. The top's a little bit harder, but for the most part, it's kind of like a rubbery material. Upstate Dave, I'm sorry that was stuck in your head, but welcome. Hope you're well. I think we're in an ad right now. So I apologize for that. This is the bathroom Rivendell? Wow. A Rivendell for every room? Rivendell for every room. Oh my gosh. I hope not. That would be a lot of building.
She's a thin-crossed girl, living in a cheesy world. She paid for extra cheese and it got everywhere.
You get a log.
He's a
You get a
deep
log.
dish
You get a log.
boy,
You get a log.
but thicker crust he does enjoy. He ordered extra sauce and it got everywhere.
Oh, Matt Lackman makes that. You accidentally said it out loud at work during a meeting. Oh no! Oh no! That's not good at all, Dave. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I think we can blame Matt. Safely blame Matt for that one. What do you think, chat? We blame Matt for that one? Always time to expose Alex. Oh, jeez. We're not exposing any Alexes here today, guys. Oh, UPS is here. I don't think anything I ordered is coming in today. I did order something, but I don't think it's in today. Nope. Nope. You're damn proud of that one. I mean, I will say the production quality on that one is pretty high. Oh, pretty darn impressive. Even myself. Can you expose yourself? I mean, I was already exposed when you guys finally found out that I was building Rivendell and not a Lego City train station. You know, so I've already been exposed at least once on stream. Hopefully that's the only time. The voice of a pizza angel. Ha! Logbert Rivendell. You get a Rivendell. You get a Rivendell. No, nobody's getting a Rivendell from me because no. Sorry, chat. I don't think my wallet can support that, fortunately. I wish you did, or could. Hey man, and again, that is a wonderful redeem. I agree with Rob. It needs a cooldown. I think you put a cooldown on it, but it definitely needs to have one because man. Oh, Greg, thank you for the work. Enjoy your dinner. Hope you have something tasty. I've been nomming on the same food all week because I am single and a little and when you buy food, it's hard to buy single portions unless you get very creative or get takeout. I know some people have talked about doing like a big meal prep type thing and then freezing some of it, but I don't know. I don't really like leftovers when they're not frozen. My grandma, yeah, grandma, my grandma, uh, uh, she makes food. I mean, she lives on her own now. She makes a bunch of food and then freezes it and then never eats it, so it's just like still in her freezer. I'm like, I don't want that to happen. Expose myself right now. I went to a gig as a chaperone for my sister and actually enjoyed it. Wow. Heck yeah. Nice. Well, it's like I talked about. I went to a robotics competition and I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I was kind of glad I did in a way because I met some cool people and got to hopefully inspire some kids to continue with this, the STEM related stuff. I don't know which one is technically correct, whether it's STEM or STEAM, but that's a weird. Oh, I always forget these exist. These skinnier wedges. I always forget about these. It's what, 6x2? New emote. Ooh. That's also something I would like to work on it too, is I have ideas for a new emote. I kind of hinted at some ideas I have. But again, it's just coming up with time. So hopefully this weekend. Got into the habit of buying a large lunch so I could skip dinner or eat leftovers back in younger days. Oh, nice. Well, that's what happened this weekend, Dave. Obviously I was you guys know I was working, but they do lunch they usually do lunch for us on drills. And they actually got catered. Our meals were catered because a lot of people weren't there, so they were able to, it was a lower cost. And they did like Panera the first 2 days, which was awesome. So I ate Panera, and I'm not like I do need to consume a lot of calories to keep up with the amount of exercise that I do because I'm so active. I'm in the realm of like 2,500 to like 4,000 calories depending on the day. Probably more normally I probably average around like 3,200 calories, burned in a day. So I need to replenish those to at least 3,200 calories, so at least break even and not lose weight if I don't want to. Um, and um, so yeah, it was kind of awesome. But I ate like one Panera sandwich. I forget which one it was. I think it was the bacon Bravo, avocado bacon. No, avocado bacon turkey bacon Bravo with avocado or something. I don't remember. No, it was the. It had turkey and bacon. That's all I remember, and some sort of sauce. But it was good. It had a lot, but it was a lot. I ended up just eating that for lunch. So I kind of did follow that, Dave. At least last week. I couldn't do that at work. I don't have enough time to sit and eat a larger I don't know. I think part of the problem is I just don't always have time or ambition to cook, and I don't necessarily want to get takeout. It's not good for the wallet or the stomach, but you can get tickets. We're going to go see Taylor Swift. Heck yeah! I'm not a big Swift fan myself, but I can totally appreciate. Uh, especially somebody like her who's so hard to get tickets for. And then like she's been filling in like these massive stadiums too, so it's like, oh, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I have a few friends that have been able to catch her somehow, but they like were out in the nosebleeds. Like they took pictures and showed pictures of the stage, and they're like so far up and so high, like it's like holy heckin' cow. And they still, and these are still like hard to get. They're not necessarily the cheapest tickets and all that. So it's like super crazy that they're actually able to find the tickets. But and then when you actually see where they got what seats they got, you're like, holy heck. I still have only been to one concert, and we'll see. Maybe there'll be some more in my future, but I think I'm not limited for choices because I do live pretty close to Boston, so Boston is an easy day trip for me. So and bands typically will hit Boston. It just depends on what venue, I guess. Because certain venues are harder than others to get to. But sometimes they come up here to New Hampshire too, or Maine. The State Theater in Maine up in Portland is lovely. We have outdoor. If for outdoor stuff, we have Meadowbrook way up in the Lakes region. I think is it Guilford, New Hampshire? And that's a pretty big venue because it's kind of it's outdoor. And I believe they're putting in another venue in the capital city. But most of our venues here are pretty small, so we don't get a lot of bigger bands. It'd be difficult to get tickets, disability-friendly ones at that too. Is it struggle with walking out to use a stick? Oh, hopefully you can get some. I know that can be a struggle with some of those places. I think I don't remember the outdoor venue that I think is a little bit tough that we have here, but I don't know. I haven't been in a while. It's probably been 15 years since I went there. No. How old am I? 12 years. Alex would have been around 18 when I was last there. Yeah, that definitely makes it tougher, but hopefully it doesn't keep you guys from finding something.
I hate you! I hate me!
No,
I hate everybody!
Nice recovery.
Jenna, what are you talking about?
I want to be 30!
Just let me play you this song, okay? It'll make you feel better.
I want to be 30! 30 and flirty and thriving!
Yeah, thanks, Nodek. I remembered how old I was eventually. Gosh. Let's see. I didn't really think of anything or plan anything to talk about today because I was so busy today, and it wasn't necessarily mind-numbing, but it was kind of frustrating, and I kept having to I was running parts, and then I kept having to rerun some because they weren't coming out very good, but I was just wanted to rerun them to verify that I was getting the same result each time, or at least a very similar result. It was kind of, and I was sitting out in the lab, and the problem with sitting on the lab which is fine, is that because of my position, I'm an engineer, and so I'm sitting out with inspectors and engineering technicians and stuff, so I'm constantly getting asked questions, and I'm I don't know what I'm doing either. I've only been here for 7 months. I don't know. I know enough to be dangerous, but not enough to actually be able to fix or answer every question, Yes, I'm exactly 30 as of 4 weeks ago. I know I'm young. I probably don't look like I'm 30. I probably look like I'm younger. I get that a lot. Which is kind of funny because when I was in high school, I used to have kids coming up to me all the time. I remember it must have been 8th grade or something like that. I was riding the bus, and these kids in 6th or 7th grade were like, "Wait, we thought you were in high school. We thought you were a year ahead of us or something like that." But I've always gotten that. For some reason, people for the longest time thought I was older than I actually am. And then now people seem to think I'm younger than I actually am, and I'm well, that's not a bad thing, but it's nobody can tell how old I am. It's kind of funny. It's my entire life. When I was in high school, people thought I was in college all the time. I don't know why. Also, thank you for the shouties. Everybody go check everybody else out. Everybody here is awesome. Everyone's silly and fun. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all your support while you're hanging out. I don't know about. I'm not old, but I mean, my body is protesting. But my knees are crap, which is why I cycle so much. Because cycling, as long as you have your seat and your position and all that stuff set up properly, and my bike is set up very close. My seat height's probably off a little bit. Maybe it needs to go up a hair, but as long as that stuff's all set up, your knees will appreciate you. But that's why I cycle. If anybody didn't know that, that's a big reason why I cycle, because it's low impact. It's nicer on the knees. I said you were either the same age as me, 25 or younger. Yeah, I know. I get that all the time. I mean, I try to take care of myself. I will say, like, I have a propensity for salty snacks that'll probably do me in someday, but you know, I try to keep up. You know, try to keep up with the fitness. I work out 5-6 times a week, usually an hour minimum. Try to eat reasonably healthy. I'm not the best at that because my cooking skills are okay, but I just don't like to spend a lot of time cooking because I don't know. Not that I'm lazy, it's just that, like, whoops. I don't know. It's always so underwhelming when I make something and I'm like, oh, this is I knew it took I knew it I was you know how it was gonna come out, so I'm kind of. But no, I'm 30 if you can believe that. I promise you, I'm 30. Maybe Alex's Benjamin Button. Ages backwards? No. I mean, that would explain why people thought I was older than I was when I was in high school and middle school. When at 30, I stopped being able to tell how old people are. Either they're 13 or 50. Well, that's really funny you say that, Upstate. So I live, there's a really big high school here in town. And every single day on my route home, I hit traffic because I live in and the way I have to take to get to where I live, I have to go past the high school, and for some reason I always hit the area when all the kids are getting out, and so traffic is terrible, and the lights are so short that I've hit like the same light. I sit at the same light through like 2 or 3 cycles. I hate it. But,
Hey!
That poor cone.
Yeah.
Hey, Bricklock, how you doing? And I'm like sitting there in the car. You have nothing better to do, staring at the window, staring at the other people. You staring at you can see all the kids walking down the street, and you're like, those kids are in high school, and they look like they're all like 10. And I'm like, but they're like most definitely coming from the high school, and I'm like, holy heck, I can't tell people's ages anymore. And no, no beans for dinner. No, I ate terrible and lift heavy weights. Nice, no deck. Oh, one more right here. But no, I think I think I'm with you, Dave. I think I've started to lose the ability to tell how old people are, because people that are in high school look so young to me now, and I'm like, wait. You're that person's 18 or 17 or whatever, but like no, they don't look that old. They look like how I remember I looked in like 6th grade. Like what?
Helm warp 1, engage.
Hey, Brick Sergeant, how are you doing?
Helm warp 1, engage.
I hope you're
Helm
well.
warp 1, engage. Helm warp 1, engage.
Thank you for the cheer ones.
Helm warp 1, engage.
Alright, sorry, I'm moving my keyboard out of the way because this is the big section here. So we have enough room for the whole thing. Started working at high school when I was 26 or 27. I had to grow a beard because I could pass at 16 or 17. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's part of why. So I don't have much facial hair right now because I had to shave it off for this weekend. But I have been lately. I've been growing my facial hair out more than I ever did, and that's definitely helped me look a little bit more my age. I think that's part of why kids always thought I was older than I was in high school and stuff, because I was able to grow facial hair a little bit sooner than the other kids. So I'm thinking that had something to do with it. But I've ever heard the other kid was maybe 10 that he only had 57 pounds in his bank. Oh my gosh. Kids. Also, if I didn't already say it, Brick Sergeant, I hope you're well. Welcome. I hope you're having a great week so far. Thank you for all the cheers once again. Hopefully the weather is as lovely wherever y'all are as it has been here. It has been absolutely delightful. It has been windy, I will say, but it has been absolutely delightful beyond that. And I really can't complain too much, even with the wind being as crap as it is. Because I can still go outside and bomb around and have a great time. Alright, so I got this one, this one, this one, that one. One, that one. Okay. The university people are always the same age, but I'm getting older. Yeah, right. That checks out. Working at a school, you're always gonna have 18 to 22-year-olds roughly. They come and go, but you don't. I have a few new people at school I work, and I have no idea if they're new staff or students. Some of the students I work with, there's old as 21, and some of my coworkers are 20. It's crazy. Wow, that sounds like it's be so tough. I do have a mouse pad, Bricklock. I know what you're getting at. I do have a mouse pad. It's just off screen. I've already got a mouse pad. It's old, but it works. I've had it for 6 years. It's probably a little bit gross and grungy, but still works. Rick's having personal pizza. Personal pan pizza. That's a Pizza Hut thing, right? They're the ones that do the personal pan. At least they're the ones known for it, right? Where does this go, right? Oh, I need to shift that. It's actually 70s and sunny. That's what it's at. That's where it's at today, Nodak. Heck yeah, similar weather. It's I think it hit 72, 73.
Ride the ruin and the world is here! All hailing us!
Oh, they welcome in, Amanda. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. And my music stopped. Oh, there it is. But yeah, no, it's been lovely here. Yesterday was a little bit cold. It was like 60 and windy, so it felt a little bit cold, but yeah, charge. Indeed. Man, that is such an inspiring.
I love beans. Beans are everything to me.
Oh, that makes me want to watch the Lord of the Rings films again. I haven't watched them in 2.5 years almost. I used to watch them once a year, but I didn't watch them last year for some reason. Is he lagging or is it your phone? I hope I'm not lagging. If I am lagging, let me know. My bitrate looks good. It's sitting at about 2500, which is actually a little bit higher than normal. That's actually really good. But definitely let me know. How's Applebee's? Forgot to ask. Man, I haven't been to Applebee's in a hot minute. Is there an Applebee's around here? I don't even know if there's an Applebee's in the area. I know there's one up in Concord, up in the capital. But I live pretty far from there. Man, is there an Applebee's here? I don't think I would go, but I don't know if there's even one here. We have so many great little like local places. There's no need to go to the chains around down here. That's the great part about living in this area is we do have a lot of the chains, mostly in relation to fast food, as far as like more casual sit down type places, we don't have a ton of like chains. We have a lot of with a lot more like local type stuff, family type stuff, which is kind of cool. If we go out and want pizza or burgers or something, I go to the local place over a chain. $77, nice, Paco. That sounds awesome. Yeah, and Ben has been streaming lately. It's awesome. Although he does tend to stream a little bit later, so I haven't been able to check him out. But I think, or he streamed, or he was. I think I think you streamed one of the times when I was out on my bike. Unfortunately, like it sucks. I want to say hi one of these days. One of these days. It's so hard to catch everyone. So many of you guys, and they're so awesome. Working better, awesome. Good to know. Thank you for the feedback. Over there in high school since you were dressed for prom. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, horse girls. Me and this dude went to high school together. What? You know, Skrills, it's funny that you say that because I actually randomly it's only happened once so far, but I randomly met somebody that I went to high school with, and it was kind of funny because I was like, "Oh, you grew up in my hometown?" And then they're like, and I was like, "That's kind of weird because I grew up in a small town, so it's like, and you're the same age, like we should have gone to school together." Oh, it turns out we did. So that's kind of like a small world moment. But we chatted for a bit, but I think the fact that we actually knew each other was a little bit too weird for probably both of us. But it was still kind of like a cool moment because I was like pulling out my yearbooks and like, oh, holy heckin' cow, I remember you. I'm a little, I don't, we weren't really friends. We didn't really know each other that well. But I'm like, oh, I do remember you. It's kind of funny. But I live far enough away from where I went to school and grew up and all that stuff that I don't really see too much of that. And it's only like an hour difference, but it's apparently enough. So. Maybe you smell too much like biscuits and tequila. Nodek, I think I kind of agree. Nodek, I think I agree with. I think I agree with Upstate Dave. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think a lot of people would have too many issues with that. Oh yeah, class of 2011, absolutely. I mean, yeah. We're young, apparently. Crazy to think that we didn't do a 10-year anniversary reunion, whatever, what have you, because
I hate you! I hate me! I hate everybody!
Jenna, what are you talking about?
I want to be 30!
Just let me play you this song, okay? It'll make you feel better.
I want to be 30! 30 and flirty and thriving!
I'm 30. I'm one of those things. I'm terrible at flirting, and I don't know if I'm thriving because it's hard to be objective about that. Or subjective? Objective. Fruity biscuits or fruity tequila? Oh, no. Just perfume. Class of 11. 2011 was like a year ago. Apparently, apparently, Dave, 2011 was 12 years ago. We didn't do a 10-year reunion or whatever. We tried to plan one, I guess, or some of the kids tried to plan one. I guess quite a few of them still live locally. It just kind of fell through because it was 2021, right? And COVID obviously still massively prevalent. Not to say it's not still, but at the time it was, and there's a lot more restrictions and whatnot. And that I think that's kind of put the kibosh on it at 29. And fell through, unfortunately. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't do a reunion for my class. I don't know if I'd go. I don't know. Jury's out. We'll have to see when, you know, maybe they'll do one in 20, 20, for a 15 year. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. I don't know. Depends on where I'm at in life. Be curious to see where else everyone else is at. Class of 85. Wow. 85. 1980. 1985. What's that Bowling for Soup song? Yeah. Could be a win. Class of 2011. Damn youngins. Darn you, youngins. Get off my lawn. Let me eat my pizza in peace. 92? I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born for another year, Greg. Darn youngins. Eating pizza on my lawn and they won't even share any with me. Darn youngins. All I know about 85 is the Bears. Well, it's Bowling for Soup. I'm sure you've heard this song. Sorry, my keyboard's up to my side. Lyrics. Here we go. Since Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie and music still on MTV. Her 2 kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool, 'cause she's still preoccupied with 1985. Have you not heard that song? Just wait, I said you get 2x on the Pokemon. Nope, only 3. Oh, no! Only 3. What did I do? Oh, is it because I made fun of you? Oh, I'm sorry, Greg. Alex Squirrel and I were still swimmers. Oh, no. Oh, you're not wrong. Did I miss a piece? Why does this always happen? Hang on. I have 3 of those. Why do I have 3? It only wants 2. Wow. Well, I'm here ripping my movies to my Plex server, using these movies. I remember seeing them at the theaters on release day. I'm like, 1998 wasn't that long ago. My baby brother was born in 93. Well, so he would have been born the same way that same year that Nodak Skrulls and I were born. Apparently a great year. I mean, cause look, 3 awesome people. Oh, hey Taz, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful. It would be tomorrow for you, I believe, right? Hopefully, you're having a good morning. Why do I have 3? Oh, I have that. I have a spare one of these, but I don't know where it goes, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. Never mind. Dang it! I found it. Gosh. Womp womp womp. Thursday morning. Well, hopefully the future is wonderful. Like I said, tomorrow should be a pretty solid day. I have a lot to keep me busy. Not necessarily a bad thing. And we have our big company meeting tomorrow, and they're doing like a lunch for us. It's gonna be tacos. I'm super excited. Hopefully, some good stuff. Taco Thursday, Taco Tuesday on a Thursday. Is this Rivendell number 2? No, it's still Rivendell number 1. How fast do you think I can build? I cannot build very fast. My name is not Matt. I am a slow builder. I'm not necessarily proud of that, but it's a fact. All right, now we have this, which goes. There. I was doing my dad's birthday. Oh no. Womp womp womp. Something about knowing that seems wrong, Skrills. Something about just knowing that fact is like, I don't think I want to know that. I'm not gonna do the math. Rivendell 1 more. Rivendell 0.5. Yes. Well, considering that was bag 25 and there are 49 bags, so we are exactly halfway there. We are actually cooking, right? We've done 3 bags already. We are cooking. So, a little bit of a walkway here, and then there's some kind of greebly bits, landscape bits, a little bit of hidden stuff underneath the little bridge here. And so this is going to connect up. I don't have any pins right now. Is it pinned? How does this go? Well, there's the walkway, so I imagine it goes like this, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know, we'll see. One day you did the math. Oh no. Never do the math. Unless your job requires it, and then by all means do the math. Or your life depends on it, I suppose. I've been out of school for almost 11 years now. We don't have reunions here, though. Yeah, it's. I think it used to be a bigger thing than it is. I still think it obviously exists, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's. I think for like our age group, it's not quite as popular anymore. Maybe I don't know. They tried and they failed, and at this point, it's gonna be another 3 years before they do, if they do another one, right? If they, assuming they do one on the every 5 years, right? My hands smell like hot dogs. I had hot dogs for dinner because that's what I decided I wanted this week. Ooh. Heck yeah. All right, we got a little cool little tidbit, and this is going to be cool because these, if people part these out and they end up on the market, these could be interesting. Use for people for like houses and stuff like that, like as carpets or flooring or stuff like that. So hang on, let me switch over. So I don't know if you can read this, but so bag 26 has a little snippet here. The new floor tile is included 64 times in enough to decorate an entire 16 by 16 plate. I don't know if you can see it right there, over here, but I'll show it to you real quickly. If my camera will focus. It's not anything crazy. It's like a dark, like a medium brown, a nice like light sand brown, salmon almost a little bit, and then like a greenish, like a leaf green, and then it's on a tan tile. But there are 64 of them. Oh yeah, I knew you would like this, Greg. I thought you would like this. That's such an awesome piece for custom stuff. So hopefully they end up on the market on like Bricklink and stuff, because I imagine that's going to be a cool, useful piece. And I'm going to actually try to line them up the same way. They do show that, but just for my sanity, I have to line them up going the same way. Small town city reunions. I went to a huge high school. There was no reunion. Oh, there you go. Maybe it's more of a small town thing then. I forget how big the town I went to high school was, but not very big either. 8x 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta start thinking about my will and some bad health concerns at the moment and don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, I will say, it is always good to have something. I mean, obviously you guys know I'm a service member, so that's something that they're always telling us. Hey, make sure you have this just in case. You never know. But it is always good to have that, even if you don't. Checkerboard them? You mean like... kind of more like this? Good to have a tourniquet. I mean, you never know. You never know, Nodak. I mean, kind of like more like that. The only problem with doing that style is because they have the jumper plates in here to put stuff on, so I don't know that it would work super well. It does look nice to do that, but again, the problem is going to be because they have the jumper. It would mess up the pattern, I think. Potentially. Beans and weenies? No beans. Just weenies. So yeah, I think that would look cool. And I do like the way that looks. And obviously that gives me an idea of what they could look like if you got a bunch of these tiles to use for mocks and stuff. You have two options, right? You could either go with this style where you orient them all the same way, or can go this. You can go, do this, do like more of a checkerboard. But yeah, I think this use might be cooler for other stuff. So everything goes. Debate wanted to end up with what it does now. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Good. Maybe good to make it all official, right? That way, there's no question. I think because of like my life situation, I think all my stuff is just in my mom's name. If anything happens to me. Yeah, I tried. It's interesting, interesting look, interesting idea to kind of maybe do an alternate orientation, maybe make it a little bit more. But again, I think because of that jumper, and I think there's some more jumpers. Yeah, there are a bunch more jumpers, and there's some other stuff that are going to break up that. So I don't know that it would work super well with the stuff being broken up, but it wouldn't be terribly difficult to go back, I think, and change that. Put me down, I'll take care of Rivendell for you if something happens. No, if I was gonna will my Lego to anybody, it's gonna be to Greg. I gotta give it to my dad, right? Ask my sister if she'll take him in if I go. Nice. I bet you will. You'd be surprised. Even if you're not super close to your family, I find that even though I'm not super close to my family, geographically we're not amazingly close, and in the sense of like, being friendly and loving and all that, we're not we're not super close. But I don't know, it sometimes kind of surprises me that, like, the things family will do. Taking me off the will now? Well, I don't officially have a will at the moment. I had some stuff for like when I went on deployments and stuff, but none of that stuff is none of that stuff is good anymore. I once I got back and from 2 years of basically nonstop deployments, I got rid of all that stuff. Right now, nothing's official for me, so I don't necessarily practice what I preach, I guess. I mean, with all my anxiety issues, you know, if you guys don't know, anxiety attacks feel kind of like you're having a heart attack. But now I know what it is, and just knowing what it is has actually helped massively with dealing with them. And but I will say there were a few times I was like, what the, this feels terrible. I feel terrible. I was like, I should have something. You're welcome, Greg. You're welcome. Knowing is half the battle. Aunt Bear and Uncle Owen took Luke in. Yeah, see, exactly. They barely knew him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knowledge is power. Anxiety is a jerk. Yeah, anxiety is a wicked jerk. Anxiety feels an awful lot like a heart attack. Although I learned this, and this is a PSA, but I learned this from doing some reading and stuff about it, and I guess anxiety and panic attacks kind of come on suddenly, whereas I guess it's kind of like their trademark versus like other, you know, like heart attacks and stuff like that. But again, I don't know. I'm not like well versed, but I just was like, they're like, oh, if it comes on very suddenly and kind of randomly, or you know, if you're experiencing a lot of stress, there's a good chance it's either anxiety or panic. I'm like, oh, okay. Gotta drop. Drop a low. Greg, you're indulgent. Very related to Alex. Okay. Might suffer from foot and mouth syndrome. Include, but are not limited to, self-deprecating, urination. Oh, Brick Sergeant, that drop was dangerously close. I watched that the whole way down. Holy heckin' cow. I'm leaving all the biscuits to squirrels when I go. Absolutely. And Bricks will get all the otters. Greg will get all the pizza. I feel like that's only fair. Nodak will get all the Bidoofs. Oh, Paul Jorgen, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. Great Wednesday, great week. But we're working on, if you can see it behind the drop game, we're working on the amazingly beautiful, wonderful Lego Rivendell right now. We're about a little bit more than halfway in. I don't know if you can see super well, but over here I have the other 2 sections. At some point I'll hook up my my little mobile camera and so that we can do some you know, some better detailed views of that, because this is a big set. I'll have it set up over to my side here, but it's awesome. If you can afford it and have been thinking about it, man, I can't speak highly enough of it. Oh, I haven't gotten to needing one of these, but there's another cool print. Look at this cool print. This is holy heckin' awesome. 2 awesome prints. So now we got these like printed shield piece and these, and they're the same color scheme. Similar uses, obviously tiling for floors or maybe some like wall adornments. but wicked cool print. And I'm so glad Lego went with mostly prints on this set. Bean cam, yes. Yeah, B cam. Oh, and then there's another print. Oh, there's 3 different prints. Holy heck. I just realized that. So there's this, the print, there's 64 of these. There's a handful of these. And then there's this print in the middle here too. Also same colors. And again, these ones add in blue. Those look heckin' awesome. I'm curious to see how this one's gonna look because it's kind of on an angle. So I'm really curious. But it's got a curve, so if you had a bunch of them, you would create like a circle, I imagine, right? That's heckin' cool. Those are some cool freaking prints. All those 4 tiles of stickers would have been painful. Oh my gosh. And then if you get like any of them like not lined up just right, you'd like be like, ah. Like, Lego, please send in like 64 extra stickers just so I can make each of them perfect. And if I don't make it perfect, I can, peel it off and replace. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Yeah, this is definitely a situation where Lego had to do prints, or they would have probably created a lot of ire amongst the fans. Y'all are trying like crazy to get a bean. I need to look and see if I can get some more. I'm not that low, but I'm low enough that it's on my radar. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Bye. Have fun being blasted off and hanging out with Tinky Winky and Baby Shark. Oh no, I said it. Ah. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. It inevitably happens. It only took 90 minutes today, but it did inevitably happen. Saturday is probably going to be so Friday night I'm going to ride my bike, go to Target and then chill. Might work on some Twitch stuff. Saturday I plan to like run errands and oh whoops, that one needs to go away. Flip. Saturday I intend to run errands and stuff and kind of catch up on all the stuff I need. And then Sunday I'm hoping to like put my feet up and relax, and maybe I have a pile of manga still. I need to. Oh, I did it again! Dang it! Ah! I literally pulled that tile off so I could put a jumper there, and then I put it back. Ah! What are you doing, Alex? Not paying attention. That's what. And yes, I am talking to myself in third person. I will be very clear about that. Just so there's no confusion. We're going to incredible new singing redeem right now. This is going to be so. Oh, all right. Are you doing your own recording, or are you using a recording you already had? That's the question, Matt. That's the only thing you need. I'm curious about. Otherwise, obviously, we'll have to hear it for ourselves. Recording your own voice singing. Oh, look at you go, Matt. Heck yeah. Be calling me out. No. I won't. That's why I clarified. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot there's somebody else in chat that we know goes by Alex. I just dropped a piece. No, it's not. I found it. So I will clarify. If I catch myself talking in third person, I will try to clarify. That way there's no confusion. Oh, my poor neck. Oh, they do use it like semi to form a circle. Excuse me, that's cool. Oh, that is super cool. Oh my gosh, wait until you see this. You guys are gonna like this. If you guys haven't seen this, I think you'll like the effect. So 2. How many of these? 4. 4 of the corners. Gonna be full out 40-second video. It's gonna take a bit for me to really make the perfection. Yeah, that's awesome, but totally worth it. It sounds like, heck yeah. I'm glad you've been inspired to do your own. I know that's something I've gotten more used to it, like, because obviously I've made redeems of myself, you know, videos, clips of myself, or audio clips of myself saying stuff. But it certainly took me a little while to get over the listening to my own voice thing, because that's talking to yourself is the only way to get the information you want to know. Sometimes.
Hey.
Bricklock, thank you for the
That
look.
poor cone.
Yeah.
Thank you for the cheers. Well, I appreciate you. Guess I'm out of business on vocal recordings. Well, no, I don't think so, Greg. And I have a really good reason why. I think it's because giving a shout out to Led. I think we saw Led last night, right? Yeah. I worked on Led this morning as well. Playing his yeah, it says right there, WWF No Mercy. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. Classic. Are we even doing, is Alex even, like, oh no, I didn't mess up. I did that right. Ah, I did it right. That's a change. Are we even having an Alex stream if mistakes are not being made? Gonna spend time with the fam. No worries, girls. Enjoy. Thank you for the work. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And certainly, if you guys aren't following Scrolls already, go check out Scrolls. Scrolls is a very silly, fun person to hang out with. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, we can do this. I know this is an 18+ set, but we've got this, chat. We can do this. I believe. I believe in the power of Lego. And I pray to the Lego gods that I can do this. Alright. And then it's not overly complicated or anything. I'm so used to making mistakes. I'm like, am I making another one? Ban the power of Lego. They show it going same orientation. This one goes that, and then we put the corners. Oh, it's such a satisfying. Oh, that looks so cool. So sad there's no Pokemon cards. Yeah, I turned it off, and I don't know if you were here earlier. We did open a pack, no deck, but we didn't get anything good. I opened my last pack while I was waiting for I ran a poll to decide what to build today, but we didn't get anything particularly good. We got a little Flittle, Nimona Trainer, and then this is a cool looking card, but I've actually gotten it at least I think twice now. It's a cool looking card, but not a full art, obviously. But I'll restock this weekend, no deck. Don't worry. I need to go try and get some sleep now. Thanks for the stream and hope the rest is great. Oh, thank you, Exposing Alex. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you get some good sleep in, and I hope tomorrow and the rest of the week are awesome and very kind to you. So bye for now, and thanks for hanging out today. Don't worry, no deck. There'll be more Pokemon this weekend, unless my local Target's sold out. But I have another Target I can go to. But thanks for exposing Alex. So this part's kind of, it's cool, and these are really cool prints. But the part that is wicked cool, like, look at how these all come together and form this like star shape, kind of like a compass rose almost, with the green forming and blue forming a circle behind it. Now I'm curious to see if this is gonna bug me or not. There's that gap there, but I'm curious to see. Obviously, this is the edge, so there's nothing else that's gonna go over here. But I'm curious to see how this kind of all comes together. But that does look super, super cool. So I mean, if you were to get some of these on Bricklink, I don't know if they're going to be terribly cheap or not because they're in a $500 set. And they're only 3 of these and 2 of these parts, and obviously you need at least 1 more of the shields and at least 2 more of these to form a full circle. These I think will probably be reasonably inexpensive if you can get them, but still they're in a $500 set, so these might be harder to get if you want to do a full circle, but definitely possible, and it looks wicked cool. It looks really cool. And yeah, I'm glad LEGO did all prints on that. And actually, based on the time, we might have enough time to build 1 more bag. I laid out 4 bags because I was like, oh, I will never get through 4 bags today, but we're actually doing what all right. We're actually chilling and building like heck yeah. I'm not gonna open my mouth because the last time I opened my mouth about being, chill and whatnot, y'all killed me with the baby sharks. All I could hear was baby shark. That's probably why I didn't sleep very well. As I had baby sharks floating through my brain. I'm just like baby shark do all night long. All night long. Somebody asked me, oh, it was my friend. I don't know if she's working on me or anything, but I'll call her out for a minute. But she knows about the shark onesie, and she was like, "So did you get the shark onesie just for the one-time thing?" And I was like, "No, no, no. I'm totally up for breaking out the shark onesie for certain things." And I was like, I have it as a redeem. I was like, I might regret that, but I was like, no, I didn't just get the shark onesie for the one time. Promise. The shark onesie is not just a one-time thing. You're late. You're not late. You arrived precisely when you meant to. Indulgent, welcome. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. And if not, I hope it certainly gets better. And I feel like you've come to the right place to come hang out and chill. Hopefully. It's nice here. It's lovely. It's 72-ish. It's cooling down a little bit now, but still probably in the 60s. And it's been awesome. I love, love this weather. And somebody told me there's a part of the country that actually I would actually probably really like because I guess the weather is like this all the time. And that's San Francisco, I think is somebody told me. I don't know if it's super true, but they told me that apparently San Fran stays pretty much the same all year round. We're very, very similar. But I love like 50 to 70 degrees during the day, and then it gets down to like the 40s at night. If it could stay that year round, I would absolutely love that. My kid is drinking out of a baby shark bottle right now. You're starting them young. You're starting them young. If I had my way, I'd stay in chat permanently. Well, regardless, Indulgent, we certainly appreciate you being here. No matter how much or how little. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody. Chill. I think I've said that, like, this is my favorite. This is often my favorite part of the day, hanging out with y'all. And working on some stuff. Because today wasn't a bad day at all. It was long, it was a lot. And it's kind of sucked that I did all that work and then I either have to redo it or and figure out why it came out so bad, my correlation data. And why one machine was actually failing parts. Because, like, that's a concern. you know? But, Um, but I think it was a good day because I learned a lot. I got to do a lot of stuff. Cool kids show up late. Is that how that goes? Or do cool kids just say that they show up late to make themselves, feel okay with and be okay with not showing up on time? I don't know. Are there 12 of these left? I have 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I was a little worried there. I was like, do I actually have 12 of these pieces left to put on here? But apparently I do. 1, 2. Hot bean, how dare you? How dare you? Gasp. Egots. Yep. Okay. And yeah. Right? Yes. Okay. You're so not cool. Well, between you and me, Indulgent, and don't tell anyone else this, but I'm not either. Don't tell anyone that, though. That's strictly a secret between us. I am definitely not cool. And I'm not speaking like, yeah, it is a little bit warm in my apartment because it's 73, and I'm on the sunny side of the building, but, which is going to suck in the summer. But, I'm not talking about physically. I don't know, Indulgent, you're pretty cool. Pretty cool in my book. Y'all are pretty cool. I don't know. I was never cool. I always hung out with the nerdy kids. Kind of like all the kids that didn't really fit in anywhere else. We all kind of like banded together and formed our own like little friend group, and we actually ended up probably having the most fun in school, college and high school. Although I mean, at college, most people there are nerdy because the program I was in was like a. You were always cool? No, I was never cool. You're gonna die of heat stroke if anyone redeems the shark onesie. Pretty sure it's dying is against the terms of service. I do have an AC unit. It is in the bedroom though, which is an interesting choice. But I do have an AC, so in the summertime I will probably just spend the money on the electricity, turn it on, and run it. So hopefully I won't actually die. But yes, I'm sure that dying on stream is probably against the terms of service. The terms of service that y'all just click through and don't actually read probably. I probably didn't read it that well. Happy place, you guys are stuck with me. You have my sympathies. Oh no. Spicy beans are yummy. No, they're not. It's frowned upon. But no, I was definitely not cool. Like, I was involved in a lot of different friend groups. Like I was like, I dealt with the jocks as they call it, because I did a lot of, athletics. I was on all the cross country and track and field teams, and a lot of the jocks ended up on those teams. That what you would call jocks, I guess, like the popular, more macho type guys, I guess. And then I was also with like the honor society kids because I was in honor society. And then I also ran with, like I said, the nerds and the outcasts, and I spent more of my time with that kind of group of friends because they were the coolest, most fun people to hang out with. Is all the people that were deemed like weird, I was like, I don't know why everybody's like hating on us, because we have like way more fun than all of them, marathoning Lord of the Rings and playing Wii games and we did our own version of LARPing, even though we didn't have like the gear, but we made our own like swords and stuff, and we'd like randomly, like during the winter, we'd do like build big snow forts and stuff, and it was fun. Or we got to Nerf guns for a little while and having like Nerf battles. I mean, come on. How is that not fun? I don't know what the cool kids were doing, but like, what's not fun about that? Why would the cool kids not want to be doing that? You know? It's like if I don't get to do this, if I were cool and didn't get to do all this fun stuff, like, what's the point of being cool, right? No, I promise I will try not to die on stream. Obviously, random things do happen, but I'm 30, reasonably healthy adult. I think I'll be okay, hopefully. Oh, I hear sirens. That is the sucky part about living where I live, is I can hear everything and see everything. So I can see the highway. That's why I know it's police. Oh, and an ambulance. That's not good. We have a toll booth near, probably a few miles away, but it's notorious for people don't slow down through it. The speed limit is posted at 25 to go through the toll, and nobody ever slows down to 25. I do every time, right? At least get close to 25, and nobody ever slows down. And about once every couple months, somebody crashes into the thing. It's like, come on, people. It's so bad that it happens so often that they can actually replace the toll booth in a couple of hours. It's like ridiculous. And one time, little Johnny got his arm cut off by the sword because Alex brought a real sword on the law. No, we didn't have any of that stuff. So what we would do is we would find, we did just make them out of like wood or whatever. So like, I'd find like scrap wood from around home or something, or you know, my friend's house or something. We'd take it and we'd kind of shape it using whatever we had. No throwing stars, no deck. You know, whatever tools we had, we'd kind of shape it. I still have one of them somewhere. I don't know if it made it here, or my mom might still have it, one of them, or both of them. I don't know. Like one of them was like a big great sword. I kind of was trying to model it off of I after it was reforged, it was called Anduril. So Aragorn's big sword was kind of like what I was trying to model it after. Anduril, Flame of the West. No throwing stars. No. And I don't know South Park. Sorry, no deck. I've seen like literally one thing about. I've seen like the first film, first when it comes to South Park, and I don't remember it super well because I was in high school when I watched it. I watched it at a friend's sleepover party. After his parents went to bed. I think it was for his birthday or something like that. I don't remember it very well. I know of South Park, and I've seen like a lot of the silliness that's come out of South Park, but no, all of our stuff that we did was you know, we didn't actually hate each other with the swords or anything if we were playing. Pretending we mostly just pretended. We were more like you know, like Lord of the Rings in like the second film, where there's like all the cutscenes of like Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli like running and chasing after the hobbits and the Urukai. It's kind of more like that, and we just use it as an excuse to kind of wander through the woods, because one of my best friend, he lived in a part of town it's extremely rural, and his parents own a huge chunk of land behind it, and there was some old like, you know, 300-year-old roads back, you know, and like cemeteries and stuff back there, and we'd go exploring all the time. It was super fun. Try to see how far we could get without getting too lost. I don't think we ever truly got lost, obviously, but we came close a few times. And I remember a few times we would hit a big river, like a big stream or something that we couldn't cross, or I don't think it was actually a river, but two of these, okay. But no, it was fun. It was cool. It always did kind of suck when we'd hit like kind of harder to pass areas and we had all of our stuff with us, like our gear. The LARP, and I think Kenny hits Butters in the eye with a ninja star, and they dress Butters up like a dog and bring him to the vet so they don't get in trouble. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. You're supposed to. You're supposed to use like foam stuff. Oh, if you guys go to Montreal, Montreal has a store. I don't know of any others because I haven't seen any others. But Montreal, this I talked about this when I went there back in October. Obviously I've kind of forgotten about it because life happened. But they have this really cool store that's like they have in the downstairs they have a little bit of it, but they also have like props, like movie type prop swords and stuff like that, made actual made of metal and stuff. But in the back and then upstairs in their second floor, they had like it was dedicated to LARPing stuff. And this is like really nice high-end LARPing stuff. Like they have like all you can fully deck yourself out in like a full setup if you wanted. It was really cool. I could see how it would be really fun. Obviously, it would probably be very get very expensive very quickly because like but they were like actually having like these local guys make this stuff for them. It was really cool. It was really cool. They have like this sort of like plastic rod through the center of it, and then it's this really nice molded foam that goes, excuse me, on the outside of it, so you can hit somebody. So it's still gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be like it's not gonna like break skin or anything like that. But super cool, expensive, very. I think it was like the cheaper ones were like $50-$60, and if you wanted to get like some of the armor bits and bobs, I could see that getting expensive very quickly. But it was so cool, and they had like replica costumes and stuff for different like themes, like pirates or medieval. It was super cool, really well done, like handmade stuff. It was awesome. I highly recommend it to check them out. I want to go back. They had Aragorn's original sword that he had when he's in the first film. They had like a replica of that, and I really wanted it, but it was I think like 250 Canadian or something like that. So I was like, I can't justify that because I just spent like 300 Canadian on Gundam, And I was like, that was kind of my limit. So I am all tapped out for spending money on this trip. I still have Dynamis. No, Kyrios came from, and then Vinyagana came from there too. I think those are the only two I have left from. I built the other ones. The Zaku sniper type, and then the what was the other one I got from there? I don't remember what the fourth one was. Oh. No. What was the fourth one? I don't remember. Oh well. Wish I knew people that did fun stuff like that in high school. Our whole friend group was like that. It was pretty cool. And everybody was like, yeah, it was like didn't care. Like, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. I think like when we were in high school and stuff too, it was all that was just starting to change a little bit, or had been only changing for like the few years prior, where everybody was starting to be more, try to push a little bit more for, being more okay and open and accepting of other people just being themselves, as opposed to being like, no, you can't, you can't do that. You're expected to go to school and get good grades, and that's it. That's all that matters. School's not for fun. Like, no. Have a blast. Enjoy it. Because you're still a kid. You're only a kid once. You have a Tanjiro replica. Nice. Yeah, I wanted the Aragorn replica. I don't know if I'd want to do a like an anime style replica or anything like that, but Frick Sergeant, thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week if I don't see you. And if I do, I look forward to seeing you again. But hopefully your week goes well. We're almost done with this bag, and I don't know if you guys want to... Oh, there's a sticker. Dang it. This might be a good stopping point, unless you guys want to do another bag, but we will only do one more bag after this if you guys want to do one more bag. Excuse me. So we can either call it after this bag is done when we're almost there, or if you guys want, we can do one more bag. I'm up for one more. I haven't dug it out yet, though, so I gotta look and see how much it is. Let's go. Sticker 9. You didn't let your geek flag fly until senior year. Started going to concerts, mainly corn, got 10 piercings in each ear, and one in my eyebrow. Heck yeah, nice. So you really let your geek flag fly. That's awesome. Trying to make up for last time. I like it. Now, I think, finish Rivendell and start third Rivendell tomorrow. No. Alright, it seems like chat wants to do one more bag. We'll do one more bag. I gotta dig it out, though. Once I figure out what bag number we're on, I lost track. No, it was, I don't know. Obviously, I think things are starting to change a little bit. So people were way more, like, okay with... And I think too, like, my friend group, we were... You know, there were a lot of us. So I think we just figured, like, you know what the heck, we don't care because we have each other. So even if no one else likes us or whatever, or all this good stuff, we were just like, what the heck, we're having fun. We're having fun with each other. So who, you know, it's like, who cares? We'll just be ourselves. It's not worth it, you know. And so we were, and we had a blast. Home Alone want to tear it up. Nice. Don't tear it up too much now. I'm mostly thinking about the mess because, like, you tear it up too bad, and you're gonna have to. You're the only one that's around to clean up the mess. Tears open a bag of popcorn. Oh man, I would kill. Ooh, do I have popcorn? I do have some popcorn, but it's not the, like, it's not like the Insta popcorn, just throw it in the microwave and go. It's the, like, I actually have to put some effort into it, kind. All right, last step, and then we'll dig out bag whatever it is, bag 27, which looks like it might be a reasonably quick bag. Yeah, I gotta dig out bag 27. All right. Oh, it's another. Wow, there's like a whole bunch of different styles of, like, these like candle stands. Like, apparently the elves like their candles. Okay, am I doing this right? Yes. There's a little fang piece on either side. Get a hot date with the she. This kid can't pronounce. Oh, jeez. I wish I could get a date. Not that I can, it's just, I don't know. The few people that I've, like, actually been interested in wanted to go on dates didn't. Or just disappeared. Like, whatever. I'm so used to it, it's whatever, but